There's nothing like standing in front of a large group of people and hearing them laugh. There's also nothing like someone coming up to you and saying, I needed that. When I was in middle school, even before I even knew I wanted to go into acting or anything like that, I saw a production of Romeo and Juliet at the Folger, and watching how visceral and funny and sincere and honest and heartbreaking their Mercutio was, I'd never seen anything like it in my life, and that's kind of what started it for me. It's kind of the first time I saw something that gave me, I think, a cathartic experience. So Shakespeare always seemed to be this foreign thing that was revered and loved, but I didn't really know that much about it. And I was kind of afraid of it. And I had a professor who we were talking about kind of my path and where I may fit into things. And she said, hey, this is something that you could do. And this is how you could get there. It's a lot of hard work, but believe in yourself. At the American Shakespeare Center, this process is such that we get to be here full time, which is an incredible opportunity for someone my age, I think. And so I get to, number one, dive into the text and the language of these plays, and number two, I can it gives me time to ask and talk to so many people who have been doing this for so much longer than I have. And so I've learned a lot from them. Stanton is an incredible town to build a theater in. It has a character of its own. I haven't seen another city that carries a kind of warm, friendly vibe like this does. There are lots of warm, friendly cities out there, but this one is charming in its own way, and I think the people here are the same way. It's like the city decided what it wanted to be and the character it wanted to carry, and then everything in the city followed. The tour alone, by default, gets us all across the country, and more importantly, gets Shakespeare all across the country. After a show one night, a man who came up to Thomas, who's our touring troupe manager, asked what adaptation of Shakespeare we did. And Thomas said, we did Shakespeare. And the man was surprised because he had never understood it before. And the fact that he came to us and we gave him something that he had never received before. And that, I can't describe that. I think different communities get different things from us. In some communities, we come and we're performing for children in middle schools who haven't seen theater before, much less Shakespeare, and who may have heard of Shakespeare but are afraid of the language or afraid to even listen or try it. And so we come and hopefully we open that door to them and say, no, this is something that's totally available to you and accessible, and you can understand this and you can have fun with this. It's awesome to know that something we make here in Virginia is gonna go entertain somebody in Texas. It's gonna go all the way up to Maine and make somebody's day better.